Hello everyone, how are you guys? Good morning to all of my loyal subscribers. If you are a new subscriber, welcome to my channel. And if you are just a sometime viewer, welcome to my channel. It's Katie from Without a Crystal Ball. I am super excited because guess who was spotted this weekend? Mama June. We talk a lot about her on this channel. We've been following her for months and months and months, and I know many of you are either fans rooting her on, some of you are just watching because you can't stop looking at this, whatever it is, but we know that she disappeared for a while. She actually kind of took off, and last season she ditched a intervention by her family. She sold her house. She signed over legal guardianship to her daughter Pumpkin for her 14-year-old daughter Honey Boo Boo, and she has been kind of on the run with Gino, her boyfriend. They sold their house in Georgia. She's been bouncing around from hotel room to hotel room, according to TMZ. She has been pretty MIA. Now, Gino showed up last week doing a video on Instagram where he encouraged people to not shave for Movember. And June was not responding to anything. She hasn't been posting. And then last week on Wednesday, the day before Thanksgiving, she was spotted outside of a convenience store in Georgia getting money. According to the article on TMZ, she was being driven around by someone in an black SUV, and Gino was with her, but he was not driving. And then, only a day later, Honey Boo Boo went live. Now, this is the interesting part. Honey Boo Boo on Thanksgiving goes live on Instagram, and she is talking. Now, I didn't watch the live. I want to thank my subscriber who actually reached out to me and sent me these screenshots, because Mama was actually in the chat, and she was talking to Honey Boo Boo and was attempting to engage. I don't know that Honey Boo Boo was actually responding to her, but let me show you what she actually wrote. So she wrote, "But seriously, proud you hanging in with school and doing great." And she said, "June, big up there." She said, "How's Rebecca and Biggie?" Probably asking her about different people. "I got something for you, and I'm give okay pumpkins when I see her." Now, June does have some visual impairment, so that win might be incorrectly spelt. And then, "They had any more kids?" I don't know what she's talking about. And again, "I have something for you. I'll see when I see you. I'll give it to Pumpkin when I see her." So she is clearly trying to engage with her daughter, which I guess is something. Apparently she has not been very responsive, and the family had been previously doing some welfare checks on her because she has been bouncing from one hotel room to one hotel room because they sold their house in August to a investment company who then turned around and flipped the property. She actually sold the home for well below the market value, and I believe the sale price was just under $100,000. The investors, after they made the purchase, actually put the house back on the market for over $100,000. They completely gutted the kitchen. They stripped the walls. They redid the bathrooms. The house was an absolute mess after they had moved out, and they took out the carpet. They put in new flooring. The house, after the investors went in to remodel, looked beautiful. But it appeared that June and Gino were trying to just get out without actually doing anything. So a lot of speculation had been does she have money? Is she broke? Well, TMZ obviously saw her taking cash out of her ATM at a gas station. And then on Friday, she was seen at a hotel or at a casino playing slots with her boyfriend, Gino. Now, if you remember, if you watched Honey Boo Boo from Hot to Not, or Mama June from Not to Hot on WOACB, in the final episode, they did sort of this check-in, or before the intervention, they did this check-in with Pumpkin and Dodo, her sister, June's sister, about what was going on with June, what was the status with June. And while they were doing the interview with Pumpkin and Dodo, June actually called Pumpkin, and Pumpkin said to her, Mom, like, you better stay out of those casinos because I've seen your bank account and the account is dwindling. And Pumpkin then said that, like, her mom has been spending money hand over fist and there isn't a lot of money coming in. So clearly she's got cash. It could be from the sale of her house. It could be from other things. I don't know. And either way, I don't know that she's filming. Now, last week, I did tell you that something was wrapping on with Honey Boo Boo and Pumpkin because they were seen filming for WOACB. Well, on a Mama June support page on Facebook, Big Mike actually said that they just finished taping the newest season of Mama June from Not to Hot. Does that mean she's going to be appearing on the show? I thought WOACB wasn't going to show her on the show unless she got into rehab and intervention. Or are they just going to be focusing on Honey Boo Boo? And if that's the case, why wouldn't they just change the name Honey Boo Boo from Mom to Not Mom or something like that? You know what I mean? Like, it makes no sense to me. But I guess they wrapped the new season a few weeks ago. Now, WOACB has not actually made an announcement about when and if this new season will actually start. They did announce previously, like last week, that the newest seasons of Life After Lockup will be starting in January, but they have not given a start date for this newest season of Mama June from Not to Hot. Given the fact that cameras followed her to the courtroom in Alabama, there might be some filming with her related to the court case where she's facing felony charges for drug conviction or for drug possession and paraphernalia. Now, she's facing a felony and a misdemeanor in Alabama, as is her boyfriend, Gino. She pleaded not guilty in October to those charges. There has not been a court date yet assigned in that case. But I thought they weren't doing the show, We. What's up, We? Why are you doing a show? Like, I know the girls gotta work, but like, what's up, We? Is Mama gonna get her money for her drugs by doing the show? Are we supporting this kind of behavior? I'm confused. Reality TV, in my opinion, again, now this is my commentary at the end of this, reality TV at the end confuses me. We, in one breath, hear things from producers where they say, we don't support this behavior. And then in the next breath, we're going to film it because we're probably going to get really good ratings for this. And I can't really understand where you draw the line. Now, there's no morality clauses with reality TV, but when we continue to allow people to be rewarded for bad behavior, how does anyone actually have consequences? How does anyone actually learn if they are doing things like getting arrested and then having no consequence from their employer? For their employers, the reality TV show hosts, the content is the drama of the arrest, but then that again doesn't teach them that they're doing anything wrong. In the real world, if you or I got arrested for something like that, you better believe that our employers would would likely fire us if we were convicted. So this is where I always question, why are there no standards when it comes to this kind of stuff on reality TV? And why, as viewers, do we keep watching? I'm always thinking about these things. I realize what she's dealing with, as Caitlin points out. Caitlin, one of my loyal subscribers, just wrote, they want to show the real deal of addiction. I don't support the behavior, but people need to understand addiction can happen to anybody, whether you're male, female, rich, gay, poor, straight, whatever. And I agree, Caitlin. That's a very, very good point. Thank you so much for saying that. And perhaps it is showing the very real aspects of addiction and what it can do to a family. At the same time, if an addicts, if they don't have a bottom, a lot of times they don't get better. So, but I always appreciate your guys' insight because that always helps me form my opinions as well. So, at this point, I want to thank you guys all for watching. I would love to hear what your thoughts are. Are you excited for the new season? When it comes out, will you watch it? Are you interested to know what she's doing? If you want to check the photos out of Mama June, check out TMZ. They actually posted them. I'm not going to post them here because they actually own the copyright, but check them out. She doesn't look great. She actually looks really disheveled. She looks really unhealthy at this point. Does not look like she's taking care of herself very well, and not like the Mama June that we have gotten used to in the last few years of, health and wellness. All right, you guys, I will be back later with more. Don't forget, the newest episode of Welcome to Plathville is live on TLC Go Now. I'll be watching that. We'll be catching up with that along with some other things in a few minutes. Bye, guys.